Hi, my name is Don, and today I'm pretty excited, and I'll tell you why. After years, maybe 30 years of traveling out to the southwest United States, I live in Pennsylvania, to avoid the cold winters. If I stay late into the season, March, April, it gets pretty hot out in the desert sometime. Temperatures over 80, and if you're sitting in the sun with limited shade out there, you can roast in a van. So I just purchased an OutEquip 12-volt AC unit with a heat pump off of Amazon. I chose OutEquip because they were available on Amazon, which is a nice way to purchase something. Their unit is a good unit. They were competitively priced, and I checked them out with some questions, and they got back to me within a day. So they covered all the bases. One of the questions was, could I mount the unit on an angle off of level, because my roof is crowded and I had to put the vent and the AC side by side, which put it on about a, I don't know, 3-degree angle or something. They said you could go up to 15 degrees. So that solved that problem. So let's get into the installation here. One of the things I did was made a pattern so I could lay it out on the roof, and I also OutEquip in their instructions gives you a minimum and a maximum distance for your, or dimension for your opening. If you use the minimum dimension, you have to precisely lay out 8 bolts that come down through the roof, which is a little complicated, a little hard to do. But I use the distance a little greater than that, and it clears the bolts, so you have no problem having to drill holes. And I cut my ceiling out in the van the same dimension, which allowed me to use the brackets that clamp the unit down right up against the roof, because my ceiling is kind of suspended in the RV, in the van, and didn't squeeze it right. So that's why I had to use that, and it worked out pretty well. So let's get into some insulation here. First step, clean off the old from the roof and put the new. This would be easy if I was just going to put the air conditioner in the vent opening, but in order to get the solar on the roof and the air conditioner and the vent, I have to sit the air conditioner and the vent side by side, which means cutting new openings. No problem. This AC unit only weighs 45 pounds, but it's way too heavy for me to drag up a stepladder and throw on the roof. And this way I can dry fit it, cut in for the power line, and make sure everything fits before I caulk it up. We have everything mounted up. All it's left to do is put the trim on. I used a larger opening in the roof because it facilitated me putting the brackets that hold the unit down up against the roof rather than down on the headliner, which kind of floats in this van, so it wouldn't have pinched it securely. If you're doing this install alone, it's a little hard to line up bolts when you're putting the cover on here. So what I did is I taped some pieces of thin wire to the bolts and made it real easy. Except for a piece of ceiling I have to put in where the roof vent used to be, installation is complete. I'm a happy boy. I hooked it up to my batteries, tested it out, works perfect. Heat and cool. To sum things up, I have to say I'm very happy that I bought this unit from OutEquip. Everything works well. Installation's easy. Cut your hole in the roof, put the gasket down, coat it big time with roof sealant, install the unit, trim it out, hook up the power wires, you're good to go. Hope you enjoyed this. I hope it helped you out with your installation. And once I get out to Arizona in January sometime, I'll do a full test on this with give the energy usage and everything on it, and check back with me. Bye-bye.